22 days until our resort in remote Alaska closes for the 2025 season. This morning, I found myself making the clients' lunches, which this was the first real job I had at the resort. Growing up, we were always around doing things at the resort. I'd help wash potatoes, make beds, clean, but I loved being in the kitchen. It was either my 9th or 10th grade year of high school. I started making the sandwiches every morning for our guests. And back then, doing like 20 sandwiches was considered a lot. That's considered a low number on the daily. The workspace was a 2.5-foot block in a pantry. It was just myself and the breakfast chef in every morning. I watched what she did and fell in love with it. By the end of that season, I told my parents that's what I wanted to do. Eventually to move up and be the breakfast chef. When I was in 11th grade, that's when I started cooking breakfast for our guests every morning, which is crazy to me because that's how old my sister is now. I did that job for many years before I turned more into management. Sometimes it feels sentimental going back to doing sandwiches because it just reminds me of where I started and how far I've gone. Definitely not in the kitchen as much as I used to. Whenever I find myself back there, it reminds me of the old days. Not just during the time where making sandwiches was my job, also how much the lodge has changed and grown since then.